Well, good day, friends. Today's video is something you might not have heard of before. It's a term that I use for it. I haven't heard it anywhere before, and it's called a distraction fast. The general idea behind a distraction fast is when you've reached a point of motivation and inspiration, and you're ready to commit to a project or self-development. You put your distractions aside. You choose to actively choose to set your distractions aside. This is very common in spiritual work, as you usually try and put them all aside anyways. But I figured if I could make a video on this, it would maybe emphasize the importance of it and start people playing with the idea and incorporating it into their routine so that they can develop it. It's going to be something that develops our discipline and our self-commitment, and we might slip and stumble along the way. But the general idea here is to gain a tool that helps you develop in the long run, and this is very valuable. I'm just beginning a distraction fast myself here. I'm focusing on an application of a spiritual practice, and I want to remove the distractions so that I can really be with it for a large amount of time in a short amount of time. So I'm really trying to not make excuses for taking and drawing the process out longer than it needs to be. I'm inspired and motivated to see, as I develop this, what comes of it and how it influences my development in other ways. As I committed to the idea of it, I actually asked the Tasha. That's my partner here. I call her the Tasha just to keep from, as a reminder to myself not to have such an attachment to external things. She is not mine in any way, shape, or form, and it's a nice reminder for me too. Once you start developing a little bit, it's a useful tool to start changing your vocabulary to support your level of awareness, to use it as a constant reminder, something that's always kind of pointing you back towards being aware. So as I committed to doing this current distraction fast, I asked the Tasha to actually hide some of the things. I would play games at times, and what I'd do is I'd ask her to hide some of the components that go along with those games. And when I asked her, she commented and she said that she feels I'm disciplined enough that I don't necessarily need to have them hidden on me. And the point that I'm trying to make here is that I very well may be disciplined enough that I don't need them hidden, but at the same time I'm setting myself up to succeed. So I'm not concerned about outside judgments or parameters or anything other than that, as much as I've got a goal in mind. And having her remove some things out of my experience, even if it's just temporarily, it will help me to be goal-oriented and stay pointed to my goal, instead of maybe mindlessly getting caught up in something for long enough to slip into that distraction. Why not just get somebody in your experience to help you out and maybe get involved in that respect, just to help your development. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but to me I see value in when you have an idea in mind or a goal in mind to consider things that help set you up for success ultimately, right? So that's the basic idea of a distraction fast. It can be as long or as short as you want. Some people might even do it weekly. They might say such and such is a day that I need to get a certain project done. So on this day I'll commit to removing the distractions until that project is finished. Make it your own. See how you might be able to tweak it so that it fits right into your routine, and you can make use of it and take advantage of it. Because I know oftentimes distractions slow us down. Distractions never really support our development. That's usually one of the big obstacles we require to set aside or get beyond. Anyway, so this is almost like a little miniature spiritual practice on its own. All right, my friends? Talk to you soon.